Martin, this is Julie, and this is our bi-weekly chat. And first things first, I want to welcome new subscribers.
Absolutely welcome. Thank you for
coming on board.
Hope you, for coming on board.
Like to update our channel and tell you guys what's coming, and talk about games and miniatures and any projects that I have going on.
Yeah.
So
Oathmark, we are coming up on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
A new Oathmark game, which I'm very excited about. The last one was so much fun.
Yeah, we had fun with that game.
We really did.
If you guys haven't seen the video of that game, check it out. And I do have a narrative that I'm creating after every game or every other game using the miniatures. And the games.
It's so brilliant.
And we make a story out of it. So check those out also.
I love it. Yeah, really, because it's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to make those little narratives.
Oh, sure. Sure it is. But it's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch. It really is. Especially being a part of it, because like on Thursday, whatever happens in the battle that we have determines where the narrative goes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so we'll see who wins in the end, Khaleesi or the Goblin Kingdom of Madrigal.
We'll see.
So, next Thursday we will have an Oathmark game. It's every other Thursday. And next Thursday, we are thinking about playing Oathmark in 15 millimeters.
That's right.
So I'm getting my 15 millimeter models together, see what we need, and we're going to be playing a fairly decent battle with 15 millimeter figures.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be fun.
Different.
It's going to be very different.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to make some conversions from inches to centimeters and that sort of thing. But it should be a lot of fun.
I agree. Yeah. So there's an Oathmark expansion, right?
Yes, the Undead expansion. That's coming. I already pre-ordered that.
Of course you did.
That should be arriving on my Kindle any day. It's November 26th, I think it comes out. And that's when we finally get to see Undead.
Yay.
In Oathmark. And North Star Military Miniatures has released the box of, or will be releasing, I'm not sure if they're fully released yet, but the box of skeleton warriors for Oathmark. Okay. And they look really, really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Yep. Yeah. It's a company that I definitely recommend for miniatures.
I agree. Yeah, and then Privateer Press is another company, Neo Mechanica. Was a new game, right, from Privateer Press? Yeah. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We spoke about Neo Mechanica way back in the summer, you know, and I was looking at this game closely, looking at the Kickstarter. It's just about to end the Kickstarter. The figures look really nice. I've seen some videos on YouTube about the figures. And as always, Privateer Press, I really do like their figures. And it's supposed to be a futuristic continuation of War Machine.
Right.
So it's like many, like 1,000 years into the future.
I remember. Yeah. Cool. What a cool idea.
It is a cool idea. It is a cool concept. And so Warcasters are still there, but it's more futuristic.
Right.
And the and Warjacks are more mech-like. They're more futuristic.
Yeah.
And there's still magic and all that. The only problem I foresee for us with the studio budget is that the starter sets are for one person.
Oh.
So they give you a warband for one person with all the stuff that you need. For one person.
But you need more people.
But you need another starter set. You need 2 starter sets at least. So until Privateer Press, if they decide to release a 2-player, where we could just buy 1 2-player set, be done with it, and then, you know, then we would definitely try a game like that out. Otherwise, I can't really, you know, it becomes more expensive that way.
Sure, yeah.
So.
It doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure if that's something we're going to get into. But if you guys know about Neo Mechanica or you've heard of Neo Mechanica, you've seen the models, leave it in the comments. Tell us what you think, you know, and everything else.
Yeah.
So.
Upcoming projects. What or the projects you've been working on? Spiders.
Yes, spiders. We have an unboxing today for you guys, and we do have some projects to show. Let's move on. I bought, if you remember, Julie, I bought some spider rings for Halloween.
I do remember.
Yep, and so I clipped off the rings, right, and then reshaped the legs of the spiders.
Right.
Then I simply sculpture with some green stuff and a sculpture like a little bit of the fur, you know, sculpture the body here and that the cephalothorax, this region here where the head is, right? And then just added some eyes. And I'm in the process of painting these.
They're terrific.
You like them?
Oh my goodness. What did you get? A bag of how many for under a
They're
buck?
like 50 for like $1.
Oh, crazy.
Okay, and so I have plenty of spiders. I'm going to be doing more of these. And at the end of this video, you'll see close-up pictures. But I painted them all differently. Some of these will have more like zebra markings, you know, like these little lines.
I like this one.
Which one?
Oh, that's cool, actually. I like that a lot.
Yeah?
I didn't notice that at first. It looked all black to me, and then, no, I like it. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I sculpture the jaws on there, and I sculpture the eyes and the fur in the butt region. And then
this one, though,
you like that?
Really
this is my favorite one. Yeah, I really I like the way this one came out.
This is pretty close, just in second, though.
Yeah,
it's really cool. I mean, that's really cool.
And here's the last one, and I'm making these all different. Okay, and you can kind of see the fur I sculpted. I used little bits of green stuff. You guys can see that in the video. I'm going to be using these plastic squares as bases, so I have to work on the bases and then glue the spiders on there, and I just love doing this, you know, modifying a dollar store item and turning it into a gaming piece. So, yeah. So, and that's what they look like before.
Terrific. And they don't look anything like that when they're done. They look like a real, you know, toy spider, or, you know,
model
fake
spider,
model spider, whatever. Unbelievable how you can do that. I think that is so awesome.
So that's the difference there. And it's just a little sculpting with green stuff.
Terrific.
So that's my spider project that I've been working on. And we have,
yay!
You know, in Rangers of Shadow Deep and Frostgrave, in Oathmark, we have giant spiders. So now I have plenty of giant spiders.
Yes, you do.
Once they're based and everything else, they'll be really cool.
He collects giant spiders.
Yeah, you know, it's a neat little project, and you know, $1 for 50 spiders, and just
and a little bit of magic.
A little bit of magic, yeah, a little bit of engineering here,
ingenuity,
and
sure.
I'll post photos of these at the end of the video. People, you can see them a little clearer. So that's my spider project.
Yay, spiders! But this one coming up is so cool.
You guys, I've showed this truck before. I'm in the process of painting it, but we're gonna look at the
big spaceship.
Gunship.
Gunship. Well, it's a space gunship, though, isn't it?
Well, it's more of an atmospheric kind of craft.
Okay.
Right? Or maybe even a drop ship, yeah. Let's take a look at this, and I'll show all of the features. I've been working a lot. Okay, so this is a view of the gunship that I've been working on, and it's very different from when I first showed it on my video. It's, thanks for moving it. It has a lot of detail, a lot of features, and I just spray painted this side so I could kind of see the details a little bit.
A lot of features. The features are so cool.
Yeah, so now this has a rotating cannon, right? It has a rotating cannon.
And the ammo.
Right, and then there's also, the belt of ammo. I made the belt of ammo for the cannon. And this is a big gun. I mean, it's got to be like a howitzer, like a big autocannon. And it has some movement this way as well. Okay, So that's the thing I added today, the rotating turret. And there's a lot of detail here. I'll be painting all that. The other thing is I added little rivets by using glue, right? And added rivets to the front of the ship there. You can't see those yet until I spray paint everything.
And the vents, you added vents?
The vents, yeah, these vents over here, which I will be filling this in a little bit. Okay, and then here is the vents for this these things here for vertical takeoff and landing. So, and I don't remember what these were for. They're like, I know you put wheels on them, so it's some kind of furniture. But this was all done completely from scratch.
Right.
No bits from other models. It's all recycled trash.
Right.
Basically. Recycled junk.
That's what you love to do.
Yes. And it's basically studying the shapes of all these things like spoons and forks, and there's like craft sticks and cardboard and
clothespins and a Tropicana top.
A Tropicana top, and that's
brilliant.
The other feature.
Yeah.
Is that this has a hatch in the back that actually opens up. Okay, so the hatch opens and your troops can come out there, and it's been a lot of fun to create.
It's so cool. I mean, it looks like engines there and everything. Your imagination just boggles my mind, because you can make anything out of nothing.
Well, that's the whole purpose of this series, of the stuff that I'll be showing in future videos, is taking all this junk and making stuff out of it. For example, how I make a fighting vehicle out of a butter container. You know. I can't believe it's not butter.
Right, I can't believe it's not a...
Working on that piece for about a week, a few hours each day, so close to 12 hours right now of work.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Once I finish. Now, at the end of the video, I will show the rocket pods, because that's something that's going to be attached to the
and it really looks
bottom
like
of the
too.
wings.
I don't know how you do that, like your head, I don't know. You're so creative.
So at the end of the video, guys, check it out. I'll show the rocket pods, and this is basically pill bottles, and then I drill holes into the top.
And what kind of sticks are those?
These are just regular dowels, little dowels. And I take a pencil sharpener and I sharpen the dowels.
Oh, that's how. Okay, that's why they're different. All right.
And then they're glued in there, and then this is going to get all painted up, and then they go mounted underneath the wings. There are going to be 4 of these.
They're going to be awesome.
So, and
I can't wait.
That's like a heavily armored gunship.
Very cool. Very cool. So next up of the unboxing is Kings of War.
And these are the basilian. I'm sorry, I always say basilian. It's basilian knights, mounted knights.
Paladin knights.
Or paladins. Yeah,
paladins.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, very, very cool.
So let's take a look at these models.
And this is from Mantic Games, right?
That's from Mantic Games. Okay. This is Kings of War. This is for the Kings of War mass battle game, but we're also going to be using it in Oathmark, Vanguard. Lily's going to open these up.
I really like the way they look on the box.
On the box, yeah. We'll show the box in a bit. Now, I believe there are 10 models in here.
Oh my gosh, they're not on sprues.
No, they're not. This is a typical privateer press thing.
I like this.
Just a ton of parts. They're very organized. These are all the horses, all the horse bodies.
Okay.
So we'll take out a couple just to show them.
Arms. I see weapons.
Yep, another horse body. And then these are all the riders. These are all the knights. We'll open them up in just a second. And what is this? And I love the way they pack their stuff. It's, it's
nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Now, this is the metal. They usually...
there is something in it. Okay.
They include a metal piece.
Okay.
And so this is the standard. So they usually do that. They have like a combination of plastic, resin, and metal.
Oh.
It's weird. And then these are all the bases.
Okay, those are cool. Those are different.
Yeah, they're all wood.
Yeah.
It's like a hardwood.
I like that.
They're nicely done. Yeah, nicely done. And there's 10 of these, of course, because you get 10 guys. So let's open up some of the packages. Okay, so we'll open up one of the horses. These, and I'll pass them to Julie.
Okay.
So she can see them as well. And it's always hard to do this on camera. But here is one of the horses, and this is, oh, these guys come in halves. Okay.
So weird.
Yeah, they come in halves. Nice detail from what I can see.
Yeah, it does look like nice detail. It also looks sturdy. It's not.
Yes,
like
it's hard plastic. It's not like soft resin or anything. So not bad. You do have a little bit of cleanup here to do.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So the X-Acto knife, and there's some cleaning. Not much flash, so not bad at all. And then, of course, we're going to have to do some sculpting here with putty to cover up that line.
Sure, yeah.
Of the mold, of the model. So here's one body.
Pretty cool. And then what, the heads are in a different bag or something?
The bodies of the riders, of the knights, are in different bags.
What about the
Here is
head of the horse?
That's also probably in this bag.
Okay. That's cool.
Okay, so one half has the tail.
Yeah, I know my half has the tail.
All right, and then you have another half without the tail.
Yeah.
And they go like that. Not bad. I will have to do some modeling putty there a little bit, but it's not
so
bad. No, it's not. They're pretty hefty horses.
They definitely are. You're right. It's very hard plastic.
Yep, it is hard plastic, and that's it. Okay, so that's one of the horses. And now let's just open up, because the other bag, you get 2 bags of horse bodies. So I'm assuming that's 5 horses per bag. And then inside this bag, you got a little baggie.
Oh my goodness.
Little baggie of heads, privateer press.
Baggie of heads.
Yeah, they
cool.
do that. I'm not going to open those because they're small.
Yeah, no
until we're ready to put these together.
I really do like the way they package them.
Yeah, I do too. It's different, you know. Here is one of the lancers, and you're gonna have to straighten that up a little bit. It's a little bit bent. All right. So we're gonna have to work on that a little bit. Not too bad. I like the detail.
I agree.
Okay, and I'm trying to show it on the light so I can show the detail. There's good armor detail there. So it's going to need a little bit of work, but I really like Mantic's models. I really do. They really aren't bad.
I agree.
I'm trying to find the body here. Here we go. Here's some legs. Okay.
Okay. So funny. Where do these go?
So not bad detail. I mean, look at all the detail to the legs. A lot of armor detail, and get the camera to focus. So, yeah, here's a leg.
Thanks. Do the heads go back in there?
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's a shield. Wow, there's a lot of little pieces here.
Yeah, there sure are.
Okay. Now I'm going to be putting these together. There's a shield, nice looking shield.
Very nice looking shield.
And then when I put these together, I'll have a video showing the models together, and hopefully you guys will see them in action.
Yeah.
Probably in Oathmark or even Kings of War. All right, and there's the box, the Paladin Knights. And you get 10 of them. So not bad.
Not bad at all.
And Julie and I were talking about playing Kings of War possibly.
Yeah.
With, you know, and having like our Vanguard games linking into that game.
And creating a narrative.
And creating a narrative. That would be interesting.
That would be really interesting.
All right. All right. So we're going to box this up again. And these models, this is one of the projects that I will have this week.
Okay, sounds good.
Fantasy, you get so few cavalry.
Uh-huh.
You know, so if you buy a box of cavalry, it's like 5 models.
Right.
At least you're getting 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So in some kits, like an Oathmark, you get 15 of the wolves. Mm-hmm. You know, the Goblin Wolf Riders, which is excellent. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, definitely.
So this is definitely a company that I like. They're a little bit hard to put together, and one of my complaints in the past for Vanguard, some of the Vanguard models, there are no instructions.
Oh
So
my goodness.
You have to be into the hobby. You've had to put these kits together to have some experience with them. And that's something that I wish they would just include a little pamphlet or a little something.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know, they're not too hard to figure out.
But it'll be a little easier.
It'll be a little, yeah. And there are a lot of parts typically to their models. So, you know, keep that in mind. But as long as you don't mind doing a little cleaning, they are very good. Once you paint them, they're excellent in many cases. I really do like Mantic. So we have quite a few unboxings for Mantic to do in the future, and then you'll see them in action.
Terrific.
I have some science fiction terrain that I want to start building. I'm going to show how I build my sci-fi walls.
Oh.
Again, out of plastic materials. And I do have another video coming on stuff that I make with sprues, leftover sprues, and there are quite a few things that you can make. You know,
that is the coolest thing ever.
with your leftover
really
sprues.
It is.
So
That'll be a good one. Watch that one.
Yeah, I sculpted this dragon, and this is for gaming. The base is a little big for gaming, but this is the kind of stuff that I want to get into.
It's so cool. I'm glad that you're going back into that.
Yeah, get into sculpting a little more, and maybe make a few proxy figures for us. And I will show this at the end of the video. You'll see the pictures as they scroll through.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
that
well, this is
so
Julie's
much.
dragon.
Yes, it is. Yay.
And that was done with green
Too
stuff.
cool.
And Sculpey clay. I mix my clays together. I make my own mixes, and that's how I sculpted that with some...
Actually, I think it's a girl. I said him, but I think it's a her.
Probably a female, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is. It's mine. I can make it whatever I want. Right? Yeah.
So there you go. There's the dragon, and that's the kind of stuff.
To play with that one. I haven't played with that one yet.
Nope, not yet. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I want to bring on into the channel.
I'm glad. I really am, because it adds a lot to the channel.
Yes, I think so. I agree.
Yeah. So,
all right, so
that's it.
that pretty much wraps everything up.
It up, yeah.
Yeah. Now we will be uploading our Vanguard game. We had a Vanguard game on Saturday. We've been a little bit behind this week. I've been kind of under the weather.
And I not right either. I think I don't know.
Yeah, we've been a little bit under the weather, but we did have a pretty cool first game of Vanguard for our Saturday weekend game, and we'll be uploading that soon as I get it edited.
Yay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Look
for that.
Yep.
And thanks for watching.
Yep, and don't forget, next Thursday is Oathmark. So
don't forget.
And probably 15 millimeters.
Woo!
All right, folks, thank you very much for watching. This has been our bi-weekly update, bi-weekly chat with Julie to talk about different things in the studio and in the gaming world.